Welcome to the second video of our holiday in Wiltshire. After visiting Old Sarum this morning, we've now relocated into the nearby city of Salisbury. And firstly, we are having a gentle walk from Elizabeth Gardens, in a southerly direction through Harnham Water Meadows to Harnham Mill. The water meadows sit at the confluence of the River Avon and the River Nadder, just south of Salisbury. And they are one of the best-known meadow irrigation systems in England. They form an important part of the historical landscape along with canals, mills, watercress beds, and other engineered river systems. As you can see, we are blessed with glorious views of Salisbury Cathedral, which we will visit later this afternoon. This walk is only about half a mile in each direction. It was in this area, back in 1831, just 3 years after the death of his wife Maria, that the artist John Constable did his famous painting, Salisbury Cathedral from the Meadows. It was described by some as the climax of his artistic career. It isn't too long before we enter the Salisbury suburb of Harnham. We walk over this footbridge that crosses the River Avon and the weir towards the Old Mill Hotel in Harnham. Beautifully set over the River Avon, in the historic village of Harnham, the Old Mill is over 800 years old. It was originally a church building, then it was converted into a flour mill in the 16th century, but it's been transformed into a charming hotel and restaurant, preserving much of its original character. It offers stunning views of the River Avon and the iconic Salisbury Cathedral. We're now heading back into Salisbury, heading to the cathedral. This charming 13th century cathedral city, on the rivers Avon, Bourne, Nadder, and Wylye, situated just to the left of the front of Salisbury Cathedral, on the cathedral close, is the sculpture, which is called the Walking Madonna, by Elizabeth Frink 1930–1993. This 205 centimeters high bronze figure was made in 1981. It depicts Mary, the mother of Jesus, walking away from worship, with sackcloth textured clothing, and a waif slender frame. She is stilled by the depth of her thoughts and grief, yet walks with the resolute purpose of an optimistic future. This early Gothic cathedral, with England's tallest spire at 404 feet. Norwich City Cathedral having the second highest, at 315 feet. The cathedral also has the oldest working mechanical clock in the world. It is believed to date back to 1386 or earlier. It was restored in 1956, and is known for not having a dial or hands, but instead, it strikes a bell on the hour. Salisbury Cathedral is also home to the best preserved, of only 4, surviving Magna Carta documents from the year 1215. The other copies are held in the British Library in London, and Lincoln Castle. You can view this document here in Salisbury Cathedral, and the admission is included in your entrance ticket fee. I'm absolutely blown away by the level of carving depicted on the outside of the cathedral. It really is quite amazing. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was a document that limited the power of the English monarch, establishing that even the king was subject to the law. It was initially intended as a peace treaty between King John and a group of rebellious barons, but it has become a foundational document for concepts like the rule of law, individual rights, and due process. We weren't able to go into the cathedral on this occasion, but we did manage a quick look around the cloisters, gift shop, and the cafeteria. Our visit wasn't long after the Easter celebrations, and this display was part of them.